in this problem, we're given the logarithm to base 8 of 10 is the value x, and we're asked to find logarithm to base 2 of 5. As observed clearly, the base of the logarithms are different. Base 8 in the given value and base 2 in the required value. This calls for a change of base. So we have to change the base of logarithm in this case. Let's start straight off with the log to base 2 of 5 that we're expected to find. Very quickly, let us change this base into base 8 given in the problem. Remember the law. To change the base of logarithm from log base A of an argument B into base x, we may write logarithm to base x divided by another logarithm to base x, and then the orientation of the argument and the base here determine their positioning. B being somewhat up, we take the upward position here, and A being somewhat down, we take the downward position here. I've discussed this in my special video on logarithms, which is provided in the link in the pinned comment. So just click the link in the pinned comment to study the full video on logarithms. Okay, so if we change this base, we're going to have log to our new base 8 of the figure 5 up divided by log to base 8 of our figure 2 down. Beautiful. And we can proceed. Can you pause the video and figure out the next move? The next move is to replace this 5 and write it in terms of 10 and 2. So what's the best way? Can you pause the video to reason through? Of course, we're going to have logarithm to base 8 of 10 divided by 2. 10 divided by 2 gives us 5. So another way to write 5 is 10 divided by 2, and we have divided by log to base 2, or to base 8 rather, of 2. Beautiful. Now we can use the reverse of the combination law. Okay, if we have log to base A of the figure x upon y, we can do the reverse of the combination law by saying logarithm to base A of x minus logarithm to base A also of y. So we can apply that right away, and that would fetch us logarithm to base 8 of 10 minus logarithm to base 8 of 2 divided by logarithm to base 8 of 2, of course. And now look at this. This is a critical moment. We have to express the 8 in terms of 2. So we can have the continuation, and that will be logarithm to base 8 of 10. And that, of course, is the action area that will require us to apply a special law. So we have to write the 8 as 2 to the power 3. Yes, 2 multiplies itself 3 times to give 8. And this is 2 to the power 1. This is for a special purpose, divided by logarithm. Base 8, 8 can be written as 2 to the power 3 of the argument 2, which we can write as 2 to the power 1. I'm warming up to apply that law, a law I discussed in that video. It is given in the link in the pinned comment. Just click on the link in the pinned comment. It takes you to the full video on logarithms, and you have to study that. Okay, so we have logarithm to base A to the power x, and we have the same A to the power y. If we have this writing in logarithms, since we have the same figure, A to the power right there, and in the base we have the same A to another power, the result is simply the power up in the argument divided by the power down in the base. Simple. Very simple. So if we apply that right here, we're going to have the continuation, and the continuation is going to be logarithm to base 8 of 10. We've delayed the substitution. Logarithm to base 8 of 10 is already provided in the beginning as x. So we have minus, applying the law we just studied right here to this situation. We have power up 1 over power down in the base 3. Same thing in the denominator. We have, since we have 2 to the power, we have the result will be power up in the argument divided by power down in the base. Beautiful. And now the finishing is going to be by multiplying the numerator and denominator by 3. But before then, let us do the quick substitution. Logarithm to base 8 of 10 is given as x. So the continuation is we have x minus 1 over 3 all of this divided by 1 over 3. And the finishing is going to be multiply both numerator and denominator by 3. So here we go. Numerator multiplied by 3. Denominator multiplied by 3. So that at the end of the day, there is no change. The 3 can cancel out. And this will give the final form of the answer. 3 multiplies x, expansion of the bracket, 3x. 3 multiplies 1 over 3, and that will give us -1, respecting the sign. 3 multiplied by 1 over 3 cancels out as 1. That gives us the final answer. Very simple. So please share this video, like, and subscribe to this channel. Above all, turn on the notification bell and continue in your good practice. I'm your regular coach, and my name is Temple AK. See you in my next video.